Hey everybody, this is Rick Herbst from Nonna's Family Kitchen. Welcome. Just wanted to shoot a quick video for all of you and share with you a couple of things that we've been working on. Actually, I say we. I'm just standing here basically observing, but some things that Nonna's actually working on in her kitchen. Now we test everything out, guys, in our very own family's kitchen before we even go into production with it to bring it to you, because we want to make sure, you know what, it meets our standards, our quality, what our family would eat, because again, our motto is, this is from our table to yours. So today, my mom gave me a call and said, you know, I was thinking about a lot of folks that are maybe just couples that they'd like something a little bit smaller. Our half pans obviously feed anywhere between 4 and 6 people. We really feel that it's important to give people value for their money and give them food. You know, you got to be able to eat. So a couple of things that we really were working on were one, eggplant parm. We haven't had that at market yet. That is coming. We've got third pans of eggplant parm, which are about six pieces of that for eggplant rolantini, which is gluten-free. And then also, we've had some people asking about lasagna. Now, I always say about our lasagna rolls, which are phenomenal, that they're great because you can take out 1, 2, 3, however many. There's 12 in a half pan, but a lot of times people are saying, wow, that's so much food. I don't know if I'm going to eat it all. So, as much as I love lasagna, I said to Mom, I said, is there a way that we can do that in sort of a smaller pan, so in a third pan? So we've done that. So I'm going to flip this around here and show you what Nonna's been working on. She's going to tell you exactly how she's put it together.
Hi everybody, I'm Nonna, and as Rick said, we've had some folks out there that have asked for smaller portions, because, you know, they're professional people. Maybe it's just husband and wife or single people that are working, and when they come home they don't want to have to start cooking or get fast food, so we give them, you know, a nutritious meal, and it's affordable as well. All they got to do is go take it home and bake it, and it's ready. So I've been playing around with smaller portions today, so I called Rick and I said, you know, we do our lasagna rolls, which are vegetarian, by the way. They're made with ricotta cheese and quattro formaggio, which is 4 different cheeses, as well as organic spinach. That is, as Rick said, it's a half a pan. However, I wanted to give people another option, a smaller portion, and also we do make bolognese sauce. So I thought, what a great idea, let's do a lasagna bolognese, but we're going to make it in a smaller portion, which is a third of a sheet, which, as you can see, it's still quite a hefty, you know, serving. So you can literally feed 3 to 4 people on this and get some pretty large portions out of it. You know, a lot of times when you make a big lasagna, you know, you rarely ever finish it. You know, it always winds up being, you know, stuck in the refrigerator, or somebody else gonna have to eat leftovers. But this, I felt that was more conducive to the person, you know, or 2 people that don't want these large portions. So this is something different for them. And also, we have another option for the people that have been buying the vegetarian lasagna. If they want to try the bolognese sauce, but they're not sure whether they want to try a big one, here's a great way for them to test it out with a smaller pan, because a lot of times, I don't know if if they have children, if they understand bolognese sauce. So I'm hoping that everybody's going to love it. My family does. So I'm about to put it in the oven and bake it so that my own family could try it out and see how I did. So see you soon, and looking forward to bringing you more new things that I can think of.
There's the lasagna bolognese. So that's how it comes out, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Look at how the cheese and the sauce all melt together. Oh, so nice. So good. So now you can probably, Mom, you could probably cut this, right? Just
You can take it. You want to wait till it cools off a little bit, because it will stay together a lot better. You should let it rest for at least 15 to 20 minutes, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can cut it. Of course, because it's an aluminum pan, Gotta be careful you don't cut through the pan. But, or you can turn it upside down as you would a meatloaf and then cut it, put it on a
little bit more
plate,
bolognese on.
and then put a
If you
little
wish.
bolognese sauce over the top and a little Parmesan cheese, and you're good to go.
Good. You wanna do that? You wanna maybe put that on?
Yep.
Pop it on the plate.
So
Okay. We'll get a
let me
plate.
show you how we'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. Before you invert it onto the plate, you want to make sure it's not stuck to the side. So take a knife and just go along the sides and loosen them up so that you're able to invert the pan onto
In case any cheese
the
maybe.
plate. Because, yeah, the
Right.
cheese will get stuck to the pan as it bakes.
Got it.
So now, what we're going to attempt to do, and hopefully it works, we're going to put a little sauce, little bolognese, right on
Which
the
you can buy
plate,
separately.
which you can buy. This is what
We use.
we make, and we put a little bolognese on the bottom right
And what's in the
here.
bolognese sauce again, Mom? Just to remind everybody.
Pancetta, butter, wine, ground pork. You can
Fresh
use
ground. We use fresh.
fresh ground pork
Yeah, we do.
that we grind ourselves.
Right, well,
So
let's-
now
Let's get to it.
what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to invert it
Yep.
onto the plate.
Look
Look at that. Isn't that, it actually worked. What
Wow.
a surprise.
See, look in the pan.
And now look at the
No
pan.
waste.
Nothing there.
No.
So now, as I said, you want to wait till it rests a little bit because, you know, then the layers will stay together. Then what you want to do is hit it with a little bit more sauce on the top right here. A little bit more bolognese right here. And we're going to take a little pecorino romano and we're going to sprinkle it right over the top. Look at that. So as I said this feeds two people. Actually, it doesn't. Unless you're two very hungry people.
Yeah.
And then I can see that happening.
Or two college people.
Oh, two college people.
Two college guys.
Well, definitely.
Split it. You're
polish
good.
this up. But this can easily feed 4 people.
Yeah.
And you have some great portions. And you can just, it makes it real easy to apportion as well because it's rectangular, so it's really easy to make the portions even. So you just apportion them and then
Well, I'm gonna cut a piece here off camera. Or you wanna cut one, Mom?
I will. It's not cooled off
Oh, it's
quite
gotta rest.
yet.
I'm sorry. It's gotta rest. It's gotta rest.
I will attempt to do that though.
Okay. And then
Use a serrated edge knife because that works best.
yes. Hold on. Don't move it just yet. I'm gonna cut away. We'll come right back.
You want to guide it so that it doesn't fall apart. And you're going to do this.
Ba-boom.
There we go.
Look at that. Let's just turn that around so we can kind of see everything. And all
And you
blend
see
together.
all of the
All the
meat
cheese, all the
and
meat, all put
cheese
together. How beautiful
that's
is that?
in between the layers.
And if you want to drizzle some more sauce on top of it, go right ahead.
And you can just totally do this. It's up to the person. And then you're going to hit it a little bit more with more cheese. There we go.
And that right there is lasagna bolognese, available on nonnasfamilykitchen.com. And how much are we charging for this, Mom? This is $15, right?
It's quite a value. You can't
Quite.
even get McDonald's for that.
And nor
By
would
the
you want
time
to
you
for
get
that.
your fries and your drink.
Feed
and
4 people for $15.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, a
And-
little salad with that, right?
little salad.
Nice glass of wine.
Little, yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to take this one right here, guys. So just so you know, I'm going to try it and see how it is. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, guys. So we're back. I'm going to dive into this here piece of lasagna bolognese. Again, serrated because you get a nice clean cut. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Ooh. I'm going to do my Guy Fieri. Oh my God. Here we go. Pasta's cooked just right. It's not overcooked. It's nice and tender. We got nice, huge chunks here of ground pork and a little of the pancetta, and you got the cheese all mixed in there and the tomato. Can't go wrong, guys. So there you go. That's lasagna bolognese from Nonna's Family Kitchen this week. Available at all the markets. We're going to be at Sandy Springs this Saturday, the 20th. And then we'll be at Brookhaven and Sandy Springs after that. Come see us Tuesday nights, every Tuesday night at the Cobb County Farmers Bureau Farmers Market off of Dallas Highway in Powder Springs, 3 to 7. Go pre-order, guys. Make sure, because these will go fast, as well as everything else that we're bringing. We're bringing eggplant parm this week, lasagna bolognese, chicken parm, our turkey meatballs, and our lasagna rolls, and of course, all of our great sauces. Lasagna bolognese, get some extra to make sure you bring it home. Thanks so much. Buon appetito.
No profumo così fine, di